As a teen entrepreneur, you're going to make loads of mistakes. So I'm going to show you the 5 major ones that you can hopefully avoid with my knowledge. The first one is time management. Can you handle school and work? As starting a business takes a lot of work and determination. So can you handle the homework, the schoolwork, and also grinding out your business, as that is very important. So you kind of have to decide, am I going to go full on the business or not? Because if you aren't going to go full in, to be honest, I wouldn't start it, as it's only going to be side hustle money and you end up going to be failing at the end, as you're not going to be taking loads of hours to actually scale operations and just start grinding out the business. It's very hard to handle both of them at the same time, so to be honest, you kind of have to prioritize one or the other. If you're going to choose entrepreneurship, then you actually have to go fully into that. That might mean you have to risk studying for a test, doing homework, and you just have to hone in on that instead. Or you're going to focus on schoolwork and not as much entrepreneurship. And if you don't do as much entrepreneurship, that means you probably shouldn't do it at all, as entrepreneurship does take a lot of time to actually master, and also to succeed throughout any business model. This also means you have to prioritize tasks, meaning that if there's more important tasks for your business than other ones, then you have to do that one first, so then you can also do your schoolwork at the same time. It's very challenging to handle both. You can do it as I've been doing, but at the same time, it does take a lot of work to do both, meaning you have to be staying up till 2 a.m, 4 a.m, doing super late nights trying to finish all the work. The next one is to stop being a lone wolf. Yes, you might want to work for yourself and by yourself, and you might have a friend to do it with, or you might not have the money to invest in a mentor. But to be honest, it's probably the most important investment you have to make, to actually just do it with someone else. I mean, I do it with my friend, and we do it together, so we also have to obviously split the profits, but at the same time we split the workload, meaning we can get a lot more done while also doing schoolwork, even though we prioritize mainly on entrepreneurship. Doing everything by yourself will lead to poor quality of work, as you'll be rushing it, just grinding it out, but at the same time it won't be very good, and the clients won't be very happy. And also your time management yourself, meaning that you'll be super busy, you get super stressed out, you might even get burnt out if your stress tolerance isn't high. And also, once you can, I definitely hire a staff member. Obviously, this means you have to actually scale to a number where you can actually pay for them, but at the same time, it's probably the most important step. And hiring a team or a member of staff will definitely help you scale the operations. This is probably when you hit 10k per month or even 20k per month, where you can actually invest in a staff member to place in your business, so you can actually start focusing on scaling your business rather than working for your business. And also about finding an actual good friend, a loyal friend in 2023, as you need to find the right one. If you're just a decent friend with someone and you don't really trust them with everything, if you don't trust them with everything and you know and can guarantee that they're going to work as hard as you, then yes, go ahead. But if they're just a friend that won't do the kind of work and they're not doing as hard as you, then to be honest, it's not worth it. Because in 2023, it is hard to find a loyal friend. So unless you can actually find one, I definitely just stay by yourself or hire a mentor when you can, as loyalty is a #1 thing when it comes to a business. The third one is emulating idols, doing the same thing as them, the same business model, the same service, everything is the same. If you do that, then you're never going to actually scale, because they're a leader in the niche. They've built their personal brand, post organic content that gets loads of views, and their pricing, maybe it's quite a lot, so maybe you could charge lower, but at the same time, people are going to work with them. If you want to do a high-ticket offer, they're already controlling the niche and the area that they're doing. So why are they going to sign with you? Why would a client ever sign with you? Because the ideal prospect that you have is definitely going to go for them instead of you, as they have leverage and are a trusted authority. This also can mean you're entering an oversaturated market. There's too many people doing it, pushing out, like dropshipping or old school dropshipping. If you're doing that and you just keep on doing the same stuff that all the gurus are doing and all the famous people you look up to are doing, then they're already controlling that niche. Unless you can find a killer product that can guarantee sales, no one's going to work with you, because they have a brand, you don't. And the fourth one is not posting content. If you're not posting content, you'll never actually grow as a young entrepreneur. Whether it's starting a business or doing a service-based model, it doesn't really matter. You have to start posting on content as a personal brand. As you know, that will grow you, you'll become recognized in your niche, and you'll make loads of connections. You can also build a massive community. And once you've built a community, it's so easy to scale, as you can, sell them on your knowledge, the knowledge that you've gained over the years. Especially if you start posting at a young age like I have when I was 16. If you start posting as a young entrepreneur, and once you're 18, 19, 20, you can show that you actually have a lot of leverage. If you started gaining the knowledge at such a young age. You can do what Iman Gaji did, where he set up a system where he helps people start up SMMA agencies, and you can do a business model like that when you've actually gained some leverage and become a leader in your niche like Iman. And organic content is a powerhouse in itself, as it can actually generate you loads of leads for free instead of just spamming out paid ads that cost you a lot of money. And then this leads me to my last point, which is what you're actually spending your money on. If you're just dumping loads of money onto ads that you don't really have, as you're a young entrepreneur that doesn't have that much money to invest in themselves, you have to be smart with what you're actually putting your money towards. Whether that's a mentor that can guarantee you results, or just taking a risk and spending a little, like a portion, or maybe even going all in your money. Maybe that's a risk you want to take, or maybe it's not. Just have to make a decision based off what you think, your gut feeling of what you think is going to work and what isn't. Also this can determine what business model you pick. If you have to spend a lot of money on the upfront cost, which a lot of businesses do have to do, but if just choose the right business model and niche to specialize in, so you can actually you don't have to spend that much money on it, and you can actually gain a lot of money yourself, so you can reinvest it back into your own business. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you can take these 5 mistakes that I probably made and instead avoid them for yourself, so you can actually use my knowledge to avoid these mistakes and start scaling even quicker than I did. I'd also greatly appreciate it if you like the video and drop me a subscribe to see my journey and gain some value in the process.